Hey Dorf, thanks again for your time. It's been a while, so I thought we will have this chat again. So thanks again for your time. I have a set of questions I would like to hear from you, your feedback, your thoughts on those topics. So yeah, let's begin.
Sure, not a problem, man.
Yeah, the first thing is about the Region 28. It's open now. How has this changed the landscape of the game? What is it for rest of the regions?
The rest of the regions, well, Region 31, as of I think 2, 3 days ago, is all Rise. If you're not Rise, they marked you for war. 30 still all Blitz and Sikaris. So there's some stragglers. 29's STD lead. We're not like a family. We're just a group of us over there. And then 29 is Road Warriors and their whole family. SLC, their whole family. Sins of Others went there. I don't know why Sins of Others went there, but they went there. And Rise of Blue is there now too, which is just a hilarious name to start with. But that's here or there. The way it changed the game, man, is it opened it up. The lag, once SLC ported it out at 29, the lag in 29 pretty much just vanished.
Wow.
It's not. It's there a little bit, but not like it was. Like, we all got in during the Apollo leader event. We were able to hit tiles. We were able to do everything that day. During this last ops, there was no crazy, oh, I got kicked out, I got booted, none of that stuff. 29's been running smooth. I don't know how 30's running, or 31, I haven't been there in a while, but I imagine they're running kind of smooth too. I hear 28's kind of laggy, but that makes no sense because they got real low population.
Yep.
How it helps is that the boards are opening up, sort of, kind of. The place in the top 100, like 3, 4, 500 mil will get you in there now, whereas before you needed 2 bill, you needed a bill, So it's good for the game. Yeah, it's rough on the new players that were in 28. Like, Ember didn't give them they gave them like a 10-minute warning, but that's more than most people get. But they had a free ride since almost a year. Was it a year that region was built?
Yep.
They had a free ride, and I mean, if you were a player, and a lot of those players are from Region 1. Like, I know some of the players over there. They love me. Not you know how the game goes. You know what you're supposed to do. So if you're not doing it, it doesn't matter if your account's a year old or if your account's 4 years old. If you've done the right things up until then, you'll be fine. But if you just went for the cheap and easy way, well...
You talked about the lag improving. Do you think it's because of the bot activity being monitored by Ember, or maybe it's the population? To be honest, I don't understand, because in 31 definitely we had some lag, and then now everything is smooth. But I'm not sure whether it's a bot activity or population. It's always a question. We don't know what Ember is doing is the right thing, but things are improving from what I hear from you.
I think it's a combo. Like, it depends on. I've done some research into this botting thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's botting, which is actually attacking Ember's network. There's macroing, which is some other disaster of a thing, right?
Yep.
For the botters that actually attack the network, yeah, that's going to slow it down because Ember's firewalls are going to try to defend. Their servers are going to try to defend itself. For the macro guys. That's just copy key. It's like hitting replay on your keystrokes out here. So I don't see how that would slow it down. I think Ember's biggest issue is, like, my account, right? We're going to use my account, my 30 bill account, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got so much crap in there that I'll never, ever, ever, ever use. That just takes up space. It's like an Excel spreadsheet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you've got 200,000 blocks with just the letter 1, just the number 1 in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That takes the size of that file's bigger. But if you have one block with 200,000 in it, that file's smaller. I've got hundreds and thousands of infected leaders that I just can't get rid of, because the way to get rid of the infected leaders is kind of stupid, to be honest with you. If I don't want them, and I don't want them for the DNA, why do I got to slot them? Why did I then got to execute them? Why can't I just click on their face and execute? You know what I mean? Done. I have bought gotten so many raid packs that I have gear for the human leader raids that I'm never going to open.
Yep.
They're not raising the level, so it's no good. I have thousands and thousands of speed ups. That all takes up space. So Ember opened up this region to spread us all out, to lower the population levels, and also spread out some of the big accounts. Because the gate was 20 died was glitched out. The big accounts couldn't get in. The little accounts could get in, but that's because the little accounts didn't have all this stuff to go through and make sure was there. So it's a catch-22. I see what Ember's trying to do.
Yep.
But they need to. I like the changes. I'm not gonna lie. I like the changes, but we'll get to that later. But I like the open of 28. But to help with the overall lag, they got to let us get rid of the size of the digital imprint of our city. I have 37,000 or something, some stupid number like that, of 15-minute regular speed ups. I am never going to use them. Ever going to use them. The game will shut down before I even use half of them because I'm not going to, let me hit 15 minutes 40 million times. You know what I mean? Like that's silly. They need to give us a way so that we can say, hey, take your 37, trade in speeds for, hey, if you trade in a year's worth of reg speeds, we'll give you 30 days of advanced speeds. If you know what I mean, like something to just make your account a little bit smaller, because if not, then we're just going to continue on having one account that takes up the size of three. Like we all used to save missions. Remember that? We used to save your alliance missions and stuff like that. Somebody said that helped them out with the lag a little bit. I got rid of 29,000. You know what I mean? I collected them all, but that's waste on my part. I also have XP from tiles that never. I'm never going to use that unless they raise the hero cap. So Ember kind of shoots themselves in their own foot because they open up the region, cool. But the same thing's going to happen in 5 months. The accounts, your one account is probably 3 to 4 times, 5, 6, 7 times bigger than the digital footprint, not the size, of what it was a year ago. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah, that's definitely something that I never thought about. It's actually a combination. So it could be the botting and the macros that they use with third-party click tools, and then on top of that, we have the massive amount of data that's been collecting for for so many years, and people who are hitting ICs like millions of ICs every day, and every time you get a leader, so it's all this information is stored, so that's going to take up a lot of bandwidth. Yeah.
It's like I don't see the reason to bot. I don't see the reason to macro. I don't see the reason for that. The game is played. The game is for enjoyment. If you have farms, you hit the farms. If not, you get somebody else that'll hit the farms. You play the game because if you don't have time to play the game, don't assume that the word is responsibility. Don't assume that responsibility of being a general, of being I need all the free time I can be. Well, you know what? You got to figure out where you're going to make the time at. The game is designed that it's going to take up hours of your day. Even if you don't want it to, it's going to take up hours of your day combined. Even if you do 20 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, you know what I mean? It's going to take up hours of your day. So enjoy the time you have. Why let a computer do the if that was the case, then it's just like ugh. But Ember just needs to realize, hey, let me execute infected leaders. Let me trade some of this. I have like 190 billion coin, 574 million DNA. Can I do something with this, please? What do you want me to do with it? Something, because they got the Z store as is, and they're changing the Z store very fast, and we'll get into that later. But if they add, hey, trade X amount of DNA for this.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yep, got it. Like they did it before with the cold storage slots. Hey, trade X amount of infected leaders for another row in your human pen, which we need, or something along the lines of that, or trade in 6 million infected to gain a 3-year ability to trade infected leaders between cities. You know what I mean? Something like that to force us to shrink the digital footprint of our cities,
Agreed.
but give us something back. It would help the game out a lot.
Agreed. I think that's a really good and valid point, and hope Ember will do something. It's for their good, to be honest. I think, though I think on our part it's a bit annoying, but for them it's like have to maintain the data for long. So as long as you kill that, then they have some free space that they can use it for something else. So new packs. What's your feedback? So there are a lot of these new packs and categories.
It's a hit and a miss. It's not a home run.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they I wish they had come out with the promotion card a little bit sooner. Not gonna lie on that one. I like. Not gonna lie. I like they offer realistic leaders. They're Ember's biggest issue, right? And this ties into a lot of stuff. Ember's biggest issue is they're designed to make money. Like the Facebook people could scream and holler all they want. Oh, it's a free game. It's a free game. Listen, if it was a free game, Ember wouldn't want to sell packs. They wouldn't want you to buy packs, right?
Yep.
They're a money-making machine. Well, here's the problem. The biggest black market thing out there is the res dealers and the res sellers.
Yep.
And no matter how many you ban and how many you get rid of, there's always somebody else willing to take that spot, or that dealer rebuilds himself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't buy res, I don't sell res, contrary to all the rumors, because I just don't trust people. Like, pure and simple like that. I just don't trust people at all to do that. I know people would like to believe that I do, but I don't. I have a trust issue, right? So
Sure.
I'm not the only one with a trust issue, though. If I got a trust issue, hundreds of other players out there got a trust issue. So why Ember didn't just put a $100 pack for 10 billion oil and a $50 pack for 5 bill oil and metal, food, and wood the same way is beyond me. No teleports, no gold, no speed ups, no attack boosts, no nothing. Just res and clickable, like boom, $100 res pack, $100 gets you 10 bill oil. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or $50 gets you 5 bill oil, because players would rather buy from Ember because A, they're not going to get banned. B, it's not shady. There's no, is this guy going to rip me off? Is this guy going to just take my money and then report me? Is this guy going to watch me take this res and then tell his buddy to come zero me? They've showed the dynamics of being able to change the packs. You know what I mean? We did that interview, and I ain't seen a heartbreaker since it was like a week and a half after that interview. The heartbreaker finally disappeared. Thank you, God. It's finally gone. I never want to see that leader again. But they missed on that. They're also missing on a massive demographic where they're like any player in the game. Ember is. Players in the game, they find a good res hive, a good spot for res, they get addicted to it. They come back to it, they come back to it, they get their enemies, they come back to it, they come back to it. Ember figured out, hey, we can make money off of ops, legendary tokens and stuff like that, right? Well, I hate to be the one to tell Ember this. If they check their books, Ember made the most money when they would sell that certain leader in a crummy pack. The Shadow Stalker, when it first came out, it was the leader. It was the one to get. People bought thousands in one day. I bought 15. Everybody was buying them. They don't offer them in the 20, don't offer them in the 50, offer them in the $100 pack. They put specific legendary leaders, level 1s, level 1 Sky, level 1 Frieza, Alchemist, level 1 Nyx. I don't know why anybody would want to get a Nyx or a Humongo, but you never know. Level 1 Bears. In those packs, shoot, even sell the Ghost Pool in the pack now. You buy it. You'll buy it. You will buy it. I'll buy it. And I still got to buy the promotion cards. I'm still going to buy the human leader packs because ops.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So instead of putting these tokens out on the weekends, which is cool, I like them, everybody likes the tokens, put the legendary leaders in a $100 pack. Make it crummy like they did all the other, get a crummy pack, you know what I mean? People are still going to be like, hey, what's in the $100 pack? Oh, it's a Frieza. Well, I'm at a 20. Well, it's only in the 100. Well, looks like I've got to buy a 20, a 50, and then get the 100. Oh, now I got to spend another 100 on the 2 promotion cards. Does it, like think about it, right? uncommons, they're going to fall to the wayside. It's just going to be epics and legendaries, right? Well, they're going to come out with more legendary. If you don't sell, if they sold the Sky again, all of 29 would buy two. Probably two of them. They'd probably buy two. Same thing for the freezes. I bought more legendary packs and I can't get a Frieza to save my life. I've gotten Humongos, a lot of them, 4 of them. Nixes, Bears, Alchemists. I just can't get the Frieza to save my life. But I'm still buying because I want one. But there's going to come a point in time where I'm like, I'm done with this Russian roulette because it's annoying me. I'll just collect the tokens. You put that up on a pack this tomorrow, I'm buying 2. I'm buying 2 no matter what, and then I'm buying the promotion cards and calling it a day. So they need to look into doing that. I know why they did the 30-day shield. Good old Deb. You know what I mean? Like good old Deb, Filey. I know why they did the airplane thing. Good one, because ship and res always lags the system down. For some reason, those airplanes always lag the system down. I see why they charge money for it because it's a huge bonus for the banks out there. If a bank's got to ship somebody 20 bill of oil, now they don't have to spend their whole life doing it. They can do it in about 30, 40 minutes. The helmets, that means they're just love bringing up the bases, man. That means the bases are just going to that means we're going to go from 25 to probably 30, and they're going to probably cost some god-awful amount of helmets because nobody should need, who needs that many helmets? You know what I mean? Like, if your base it's not a 25 by now, what are you doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? So those helmets are there for a reason. The troops, that's intriguing if you want to for the saving of a last second of an event. That's interesting. The other packs are just the other packs, you know what I mean? Like they're selling the Mastermind, the Quetzaltail, stuff like that. That's not people going for, but it makes sense.
True. I think the whole packs, I agree to your point. I think at least they have started something which never existed in the past. So now people can choose what they want to buy instead of just buying that stupid packs. And if you don't like the pack, you have to wait for another pack refresh. So at least you now can choose what you want to buy. So hopefully Ember will make some good changes here, get us some good leaders. Human leaders are not part of the packs yet. So as you mentioned, so that's something that they can work on. How is this game evolving right now with that all this region open? What is your prediction on how the Alliance and region's future is going to be?
There's going to be a war. It's
Okay.
brewing. It's brewing. You can't. Rise is Rise, and Rise is doing what Rise is doing, and Road Warriors is Road Warriors, and Blitz and UN is UN, and Sakaris is Sakaris, and STD is STD.
Mm-hmm.
But what has happened is, and I'm making up names here, okay? So we don't directly direct this at anybody. And I'm sorry if any player's name is Bob. I apologize here, right? Bob left Rise because him and somebody got into it. He then went to Road Warriors and fought Rise. Well, then he left Road Warriors because he got into it with Road Warriors and joined Sakaris.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then he was there for a little bit too, but he didn't like it there. So he then joined Blitzkrieg. He ended up with STD, and then he left there and joined Legion. But he doesn't like STD, or he still has a beef with these players over there. Oh wait, he left Legion and went to he went to HH back in Rise, but the whole time he's hit everybody and their mother and brother around the corner. The dynamics are staging that people are going to make mistakes, they're going to get caught, because everybody, for some reason, people can't go into the regions and use their names. They got to use fake names, which is beyond me. But it's not hard to track people back to their home alliances, especially when you 15 bill. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a big power jump. So sooner or later, somebody's going to wrinkle the toes on somebody, or somebody's going to be like, you know what? No, I'm tired that I don't want Rise to have 2 regions. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be established in 2 regions. Or, hey, Road Warriors left 30. I'm going to take 30. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean? Like it's going to happen. It's brewing. It's natural human evolution. Somebody's going to have a problem with somebody, and then that somebody's going to happen. Or, oh my, you dropped my friends. I'm still here because it's safe. But oh, there's a new group, and they don't like you because they don't approve of that. I'm going to go help them out. The game is slowly. The old guard is slowly being pushed out the window, you know what I mean? Think about it. EOD, the EOD players shut down EOD, and then they joined Blitz. right? And they were in with Blitz since the merge. They've left and joined Rise. Now, if you stop and pause, Rise and SLC are allies. You see how that works? So what's stopping them, because they don't like SLC, hitting SLC when they go to 28, and then SLC retaliating and hitting them? The big war that we were promised when the merge happens, that never really happened, but was supposed to happen but never happened, actually has turned into like Europe before the First World War. It's like a big family feud now. Co-generals and generals are no longer with their alliance in 29. Well, that alliance is in 28. They're with Rise in 31, but they kicked them out of 31 after they got booted from 29 and went to 28. You see what I'm saying? Like it's all intermingled. Like it's gonna. Who your friend is today might not be your friend tomorrow, because it's brewing. You had that before. Sick and STD and SLC went at it. They went at it. Like they went at, like, I was in 31, so, but I only, you hear the stories. They went at it. Like they went at it. So I mean, you can't keep players like that cooped up in like an all-white region for too long. They're gonna lose their mind. And the same way for STDs, they went at it with 6, so it's a matter of time. Like, I'm not saying, hey, I like these or these. I'm saying like my guys are getting antsy. We thought we were going to war with Sin. They got to the chopper real fast. It's not like the Bunnies war was fun. Like, they just, not knocking Bunnies or anything. They just they did some miscalculations. That's all. And those miscalculations, when you have a region against you, one minor slip will, if you're fighting the whole region, you've got to be, your I's have to be dotted, your T's have to be crossed, and you can't make a slip. And Bunnies tried. I mean, they made some mistakes, and we capitalized on it. My former brother Alliance ran from 31. They just ran. Like last week, Pirates packed bags. They're in 30 now. Yeah, they're in 30 now. They wouldn't adapt. They wouldn't change. They just wanted to be status quo, and status quo gets you nowhere. If people want this mega war, or this war, you know what I mean? This war, as I try to say, then you guys need to do what Sick did. They need to take hats off to Looney. Like, a bold move. You know what I mean? A straight bold, like, hats off to SLC too. A bold move. Both of them jumped into the abyss and did it. And they found out halfway there people were going there. But both of them jumped off into the abyss and say, I'm going to take 28. Well, when two people both say I'm going to take 28, they're going to fight. It's going to, like, you can't run. You can't port home to 30. You're both there. Yeah, but you got to think, though, Blitzkrieg's got to respond. Like, you look at the politics of it. Blitzkrieg lost an alliance they merged with. They got to respond. How long will other players sit back and just, like, devil's advocate here? You know what I mean? For me, what do? I look back, like, I'm happy and content in 29. I don't care what goes on in 30, 31, or 28. You know what I mean? I do. How long do I let Rise take another region if they go to take that region? How long does STD, because STD's a big, they're no little guys either over there. How long does they sit back and say, listen, you're not taking 2, you're only getting 1? You know what I mean? They're still fighting. So it's brewing. As sooner or later, the cracks are in the dam to start with. Something's going to cause it to go, and when it goes, it's going to just go. And, like, no, you can't fault Rise. They're doing what they do. It's not, you can't be, everybody likes to get personal in this game. You can't get personal. Scott's doing what he does. You know what I mean? Like, it's a chess game. If you don't see the chess moves coming, you're gonna be behind the power curve, you know?